Well, good Sunday morning. Things have certainly calmed down in the form of storms exiting the region finally, but we are still left with an overcast sky and, of course, some of those gusty winds. I know I walked outside this morning and I had to hold on to my car door as it went flying out of my hand. So if you're doing any of that, leaving the house today, especially if you're going to like a church service, just be careful of those winds and hold on to the hats and whatever else, because the winds are gusting out there, and we'll talk about that. But here's that look at overcast skies right now, but things are certainly looking beautiful and green out there. Farmers probably not loving so much rain that we've received, but right now we are still tracking some very isolated showers, but it's almost like you blink and you miss them because they're in and out. We have some gusty winds out there, like I mentioned, over 30 miles per hour at times, but I also mentioned, farmers, you may not be loving this because, well, we are looking at some areas that have picked up at least 2 inches of rainfall over the last 24 hours. Again, this is estimated on our radar over the last 24 hours. Now, something else we're noticing, yeah, that cold front has really pushed through the region, and so it's dropping our temperatures. I mean, look at that, all the way back into Omaha. We're looking at 30s. We're looking at some mid 40s and some lower 40s for our area. Still in the warm area, though, we are seeing some of those 50s for our region, like Paducah sitting at 51, Murray sitting at 50, Union City, Sikeston. But areas further to the back, Fredericktown sitting at 44, Piedmont 43. We are feeling gusty out there, so those temperatures are actually feeling a little bit cooler than you'd hope for. So bring that jacket out there. We are going to remain overcast, breezy, gusty conditions even over the next few days. So plan on that, especially if you're doing any traveling, high-profile vehicles. You might have some problems. We'll talk about that in a second. Cooler today, especially today, but eventually that warm up will be coming back. So talking about those winds, right? We've been talking about seeing some of those wind gusts and some damage reports out of that. Well, Carbondale picking up a 39 per hour mile wind gust. Down to the south, we're looking at Poplar Bluff, 38, not doing too bad. Then you'll notice Paducah sitting at 47 mile per hour wind gust. These are gusts, so it definitely is pretty windy out there, and it's going to continue to be windy. So as we go over the next few hours, a few pop-up rain showers will continue to filter in from that low that's still up to our north. We'll notice those winds gusting from the northwest. So again, we're still cool, even though our temperatures are going to stay into those mid upper 40s. Some of us down to the south reaching to those lower 50s. So clouds eventually will try to get out of here by early Monday morning, but look at that, temperatures drop back into those upper 30s, lower 40s. So by the time you're going to the bus stop tomorrow, it is going to be cool and windy. Those winds still coming from the west, 16 miles per hour. On top of that, we're still going to be dealing with some wind gusting over 25 miles per hour. So it's going to be very gusty, but temperatures, hey, at least warming up into those lower 60s, and especially as we go over the next few days, we're going to be warming up at least into those 70s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we do bring back the chances of some showers and some storms, and morning lows at least warming back up. So today, a few more isolated scattered showers through the afternoon, staying dry Monday and Tuesday. An isolated shower will be possible going into our Wednesday, and then as we go into our Thursday and Friday, and even parts of the weekend, we are going to be bringing back the chance of some more showers and storms. So download that Storm Track 3 app. There's still a lot of things that we're tracking. Of course, that warm up eventually that we will be seeing as we track our next system moving in, going into our Wednesday, Thursday, almost reaching those lower 80s, but there you can see on our Thursday and Friday, we do have some chances of some showers and storms returning back to the old pattern again.
I mean, it's spring, you know, we ought to be used to it by now. Thanks a lot, Emily.